Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
Because I have 2003 here, I think, but I need to bring that into my system. Anyway, so but this is how like actually how the script you can write with Excel. Because the main thing you're going to create an Excel object, and then you can create any Excel, or you can also open, and then you can write data, and you can write anything from your application back to the Excel sheet directly. So in the previous sessions we discussed how you write data into the data table and then you can export, right? So that's one way. This is the other way, like how you can directly export the things into Excel sheet. Okay, without you can eliminate the data table. Okay, so any questions?
Yeah, hi Shri. What about the keyword driven, like in after verification, after run the test script, it doesn't show the status like a pass or fail status in test cases. Test case sheet.
Keyword driven?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Yeah, after we run the test script, it doesn't show the status pass or fail status in our Excel sheet.
Then what it's doing here? That's what like the whole concept right behind the keyword driven. It's just pass or fail. Okay. In the Excel sheet, then it's going to say whether it's a pass or fail, right? So this is the one. It's going to say pass or fail, right? The particular test case and the steps.
When I execute, here DT sheet 2 it shows the pass, but in DT sheet 1 it doesn't show the pass status. It just shows the no result.
I don't know. It has to show. It has to show in both the sheets. It has to show the test case status and also it has to show the step status. Obviously, once all the steps get executed, then it's going to update the test case status.
Okay, I'll try again. And also one more. Can we, in the verification part, even keyword driven or data driven, the verification part, if we get sometimes, there we can get some confusion. Maybe our script is going to wrong there. So instead of get our property, can we write any other script in keyword driven? In keyword driven, while writing the functions, we write the get our verification script too, right? Instead of get our script, that line, can we able to write any other line? Like login exists, then login pass or fail, such kind of things, because that is maybe in verification part only we can't able to execute properly.
Yeah, just one second. Yeah, even I'm trying to open the Excel sheet here, but somehow like it's not opening. Anyway, okay. So what's the question?
In keyword driven, we write the functions, right? In there, can you open that function? See here, the 28th line. Instead of that verification part in that line, can we write any other line? If that application exists, then login pass or fail, so such kind, instead of verification, get our property.
What do you want to write?
If that home page, open tab home page exists, then login pass.
Open tab up page exists.
Yeah, home page exists.
Yeah, you can do that.
Instead of get our property.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. And can we write more than one property in GetRO? Sometimes, it's confusing which object, which edit box I'm going to. Sometimes, yeah,
You can pass multiple things, but
in
only one.
GetRO.
You can put the condition and then you can write one more GetRO property. Okay, if you want to use it.
Inside, see here, one GetRO property, can we add more than one property?
That's what I'm saying. One property at a time. So you can add one more line. And also I want to verify this one. So under this, and also I want to add some other thing. So GetRO property inner text. So this way you can use.
Okay.
But one property at a time when you use GetRO property.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 And what about the child object method? Child object method.
Okay.
Yeah, one more question, Sri, because before going to.
Okay. One sec. Just give me one sec. I'm going to answer the questions. Before that, I have one topic left. That is the object identification. So let me complete that, and then I'm happy to answer any other questions. So how the QTP is going to recognize the objects? Okay, how the QTP recognize the objects? Anybody?
Based on the properties.
What property?
Object property. Object property.
Object property. Okay. So basically, if you look at the QTP is going to recognize the objects as using the property. You are right. There are some mandatory properties and there are some optional properties, right? So if you look at under tools, there is a menu called Object Identification. So if you look at under Tools Object Identification, then you see there is a mandatory properties and accessory properties. Say here there are different kinds of environments, right? Visual Basic, web applications, and all that stuff, right? For example, if you select web environment, that means this particular environment is suitable to test your web applications. That means it's going to tell what are all the different properties that are useful to test the web applications. How the QTP is going to recognize the web application, different objects. Obviously, like what the web application contains different objects, right? Say the links, buttons, edit boxes, list boxes, these are all the different objects. You see, this is the collection of objects. So if you look at say image or the link object, okay? If you select the link object, then how the QTP is going to recognize a link object on the application. So these are called the mandatory properties. It is going to identify using the HTML tag and the text. Using these two properties, the QTP is going to recognize, okay, say for example, if you open the application, right, say open tab. This is a web application. Okay, let's try to log in. Okay, say, for example, let's say this is the link. Create lead is the link. If you spy it, okay, let me spy it. This is the link. Right, so create lead is the link. And then if you look at here, these are all the different properties. One of the properties is HTML tag. Right? HTML tag is A. And also there is a text. Text is nothing but what's the name given to that particular link. Okay? HTML tag and the text. These are the mandatory properties that will be given in the object identification, right? So if you go to now object identification, the web environment and the link object. So those are the two properties that will be used to distinguish different link objects. Like how QTP will identify whether it's a create lead or this is a created link. Using the HTML tag and the text. Like what is this HTML tag? HTML tag A stands for the link. Whenever the developers develop this application, right? So they're going to issue, say for example, if you look at, where is this view source? View source, then it's going to display the source code, right? This is how actually like HTML page it is, how it is developed. So these are the different tags. Even if you look at, say, find the link. This link is different. I think you will get so many ideas. Okay. This is basically the tag. You see here. Say this is a link and this is the tag. Even if you look at the logout is a link on the page, right? On this particular page, logout is a link. And then whenever they develop the applications, a logout is a link, and then they're going to put this is the tag, HTML tag. It starts with A and end with A. So for all the links, they're going to distinguish using this HTML. Whenever just you see A, tag A means that refers to the link. Okay. Then, what is this text? Okay. First of all, it's going to look at whether the create lead is a link or a button or a text box or a list box. So it's going to use HTML tag A means, okay, this is the link. And then, okay, which one is created link among the list? That's where the second property comes into the picture, the text. The text gives the name of the link, right? Oh, okay. This is the created link. That way, it's going to use those properties to identify or to distinguish that particular object uniquely. Where to click on this page, right? So those are the mandatory properties. If something, what happens in some of the applications, HTML tag is obviously the link, but the name, like say created link, you have a created link here, and also maybe on the bottom also like you will get a created link. Like you got the link to the same name at two different places on the same page. Then in that case, these two properties are same, right? Well, you got the same link, the same name at two different places on the page. Then what the QTP is going to do is, it's going to, you see, there is a feature called Enable Smart Identification. Most of these web applications, this Enable Smart Identification will enable by default. Because most of the time these web applications, you will get different objects that match the mandatory properties. Maybe the link name, two different link names is same, or two different button names is same. Then what happens is, see, we discussed about how you handle the scenario using descriptive programming, right? Sometimes the QTP also, this smart identification, what it's going to do is, if the name of the buttons is same, then it's going to use different other properties to distinguish them. So even if you click configure button, say for example, if the HTML tag is same, then this associative, the other optional properties comes into the picture. So what are these optional properties? If the tag and the text is same, then it's going to look at is the HTML ID is same, or the class is same, the name, href, visible. There are all the different other properties that will be used by QTP to distinguish that object. Even if you spy it, you see the other properties, right? If you spy any particular link, see, along with the HTML tag and the text, you also get the other properties. If those two are same, then is there any other property that is unique to that particular object? That's where the QTP is going to trigger the smart identification and then try to identify. Okay, is there any other property unique? And then it go and click on that particular object using the other properties. Okay, so that's where first is going to look at the mandatory properties. Are they unique? If not, it's going to look at the associative properties. and then try to distinguish that particular object with respect to the other objects displayed in the application. Okay. So that's how it works. But the smart identification will get enabled automatically. You need not do anything. Okay. That's internally like how the QTP is going to work to distinguish the objects. Okay. But that gets enabled for web applications by default. Even if you select say Visual Basic or some other applications, you don't see that the smart identification feature disabled. Okay. Today for web applications, that feature gets enabled for all these objects. Okay, what are the objects you select? So it gets enabled by default. Okay. Alright, so now the questions. No, that's what Lavanya said, like, okay, the smart identification, you need not do anything. That's actually internally the QTP is going to trigger that, and then it try to identify the object. Okay, you need not do anything. Okay, so with that, like actually I covered the topic as per the syllabus. So if anything left, or if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, please let me know.
Hey Sri, do we have that device replay or will it be even useful on any other applications or how does it
Device replay is basically to capture the coordinates and then it's going to click where you want to, with respect to the coordinates basically.
Okay. I'm just opening my, in mine I had a few questions. One of them is that the property that you were explaining, I tried to do the descriptive programming and but the next time that I run, it is not able to identify that particular object. So it is giving an object error basically. How to solve that?
So the object is changing?
Yeah, what's happening is I have opened my application. I can share if you. Can I share the desktop? Or?
Yeah.
Um,
So just give me one second.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let me talk about this one. Give me one second. Okay, I'm trying to
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website h2kinfosys.com. On our website h2kinfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.